governments. The Modi government in particular is arrogantly keen to subserve the interests of ugly profit maximization bid of the international oligarchy led by the US imperialism. The crisis-ridden international capital is yet to identify any meaningful way out from the severest crisis that was manifested virtually the world over in 2008. The Modi government has been advised and entrusted to expose the large number of people of the dear country of ours to the brink of ominous disaster for salvaging the tyrannical world capitalism. The aggressive misadventure of the present government to distort and disown the very legacy of our anti-imperialist struggles is replete in its nefarious attempts to do away with the very democratic rights of the people, particularly the working class and peasantry. The constitution of the independent India is also being trampled, misinterpreted at will. The dispensation of neoliberal capitalism is being blatantly or virulently pursued by the present government of the country. The deep-seated conspiracies are being hatched to push the vast majority of the country to extreme poverty, unemployment, and inevitable destitution. The paradigm of development as envisaged to accomplish the task as designed by the most privileged metropolitan capital are being dumped on the governments and the planners of India. The Modi government is perpetually indulging in blatant prevarication to disorient the psyche of common people. We must garner enough courage to disown and challenge this sort of paradigm by all means. This is, of course, apparently quite alluring to deceive the people at large with some sort of spectacular showcasing. According to our party, we must adopt a non-conformist attitude to such and resolve to fight out the anti-people designs of the nexus of RSS and BJP. This need no reiteration that we, the lefts, particularly the Marxist-Leninist political parties, are entrusted with the responsibility of promoting the common people's interests by all means. The fascist and hydra-headed RSS, with the advantage of the Modi government, is all out at the present to demolish the unity and integrity of the toiling people. The united left must philosophically combat these horrific attempts of the present. The new education policy or other retrograde socio-cultural policies of the Modi government are simply an insidious attempt to push the tendentious theories of Hindutva primacy at the expense of modern scientific knowledge. The young peoples of the country will be the worst victims of such malicious attempts. Let us not raise the issue of all-pervasive and disastrous economic policies being hotly pursued by the Modi government, as you are more than aware of those. We hope your 23rd Party Congress will not only interpret the situation both nationally and internationally, but will be keen to chalk out programs to change. We may assimilate the lessons of present changes, taking firm turn in the Latin American countries like Peru, Chile, Bolivia, Brazil, etc. These nations are primarily committed to advance the anti-imperialist struggles to emancipate the peoples from the tyranny of the imperialism, capitalism in particular. However, we need not require to impart more of knowledge to the enlightened delegates who are keenly involved in the struggle for the toiling millions of India. We once again wish your 23rd Party Congress a grand success and extend our heartiest greetings to all the delegates from all corners of the country. Thanking you with revolutionary greetings, yours comradely, Manoj Bhattacharya, General Secretary, RSP. Thank you.
After your speech. No. Even before that. They have not gone through this. Even once.
Comrades and friends, our guests, now I shall read out the list of the communist and workers' parties from different countries, those who have sent their written messages wishing the grand success of our 23rd Party Congress. Communist Party of China, Communist Party of Vietnam, Communist Party of Cuba, Workers' Party of Korea, Lao People's Revolutionary Party, Communist Party of Australia, Communist Party of Bangladesh, Workers' Party of Bangladesh, Workers' Party of Belgium, Communist Party of Bohemia and Moravia, Communist Party of Brazil, Communist Party of Britain, Communist Party of Burma, Communist Party of Chile, AKEL of Cyprus, this is the name of their party, Galician People's Union, German Communist Party, Die Linke, Germany, Communist Party of Greece, Tudeh Party of Iran, Iraqi Communist Party, Communist Party of Ireland, Workers' Party of Ireland, Italian Communist Party, Japanese Communist Party, Communist Party of Nepal, UML, Communist Party of Nepal, United Socialist, Communist Party of Pakistan, Palestinian Communist Party, Communist Party of Russian Federation, Communist Party of the Peoples of Spain, PCPE, within bracket, People's Liberation Front, Sri Lanka, within bracket, JVP, Communist Party of Turkey, Communist Party of USA, Communist Party of Venezuela, South African Communist Party, Portuguese Communist Party. I would like to tell you, all their messages would not be read here. Only I am requesting Comrade Baby, our Politburo member, to read the written messages sent to us from Communist Party of China, Communist Party of Vietnam, Communist Party of Cuba, Workers' Party of Korea, Laos People's Revolutionary Party, socialist countries. Now, Comrade Baby will read out their messages.
The Communist Party of India Marxist will convene its 23rd National Congress. The International Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China wishes to extend to you our warm congratulations. With a history of over 100 years, the Communist Party of India Marxist has been an important player in the political arena of India, long committed to exploring a path to socialism compatible with the actual conditions. We believe that the forthcoming National Congress will lead the Communist Party of India Marxist to make bigger contribution to the economic development and social progress of India. The Communist Party of China maintains close and friendly interactions with the Communist Party of India Marxist, which has played a positive role in enhancing the friendship and mutual trust between our countries and two peoples. The Communist Party of China stands ready to further deepen exchanges and cooperation with the Communist Party of India Marxist through the sharing and mutual learning of a governance experience, as well as the strengthening of communication and collaboration on the development of relations between our two countries and on regional and international issues of mutual interest, thus making active efforts to build a new type of party-to-party relations that seeks to expand common ground while reserving differences and enhances mutual respect and mutual learning, injecting more positive energy into the promotion of sound and steady development of bilateral relations and working together to bring out even greater vigor of Marxism in the 21st century. We wish the forthcoming Congress a complete success. International Department, Central Committee, Communist Party of China. Greetings from Communist Party of Cuba. Comrade Sitaram Yechury, General Secretary of the Communist Party of India, Marxist. Dear Sitaram Yechury, on behalf of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Cuba, kindly receive a fraternal greeting on the occasion of the celebration of the 23rd Congress of the CPIM. CPIM has always been at the forefront of the revolutionary struggle of the working class, defending the banners of socialism and proletarian internationalism. The Cuban people never forget the endearing and militant solidarity of the CPIM and the Indian people in the hardest moments of the special period and their permanent accompaniment to Cuba in the fight against the genocidal economic, commercial and financial blockade of the United States, intensified by the Trump administration and which is maintained opportunistically by the Biden administration, even in the midst of the complex circumstances imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Several generations of the CPM leaders have cultivated the excellent ties that unite our two parties and peoples, a fact that motivates us to transmit the special relationship to present and future generations. At present, Yankee imperialism and its allies use new ways and methods to manipulate reality and subvert the internal order of nations in favor of the interest of the ruling classes, with the aim of promoting their policies of regime change and domination at the global level. In the face of these realities, unity in the diversity of the communist parties, together with the workers and social movements, is the strategy of struggle for a better world, for truth, justice, solidarity, and in defense of the just and noble cause of the peoples against the hegemony of Yankee imperialism. As reaffirmed by the 8th Congress of the Communist Party of Cuba, we ratify to the leaders and militants of the CPIM that Cuba, its Communist Party, and our heroic people remain firm, resisting and actively confronting imperialist aggressions, sure of victory, following the legacy of Commander-in-Chief Fidel Castro Ruz, the teachings of Army General Raul Castro Ruz, and with the continuing generation headed by Comrade Miguel Diaz-Canel Bermudez, First Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Cuba and President of the Republic, and dedicated to building an independent, sovereign, democratic, socialist, prosperous, and sustainable nation. We reiterate the will to continue to strengthen bilateral relations, political dialogue, and cooperation between our parties. We wish you all every success in the debates and deliberations of the Congress. Long live the friendship and solidarity between the Communist Party of Cuba and the CPIM. Central Committee, Communist Party of Cuba. Message of greetings from Workers' Party, Korea. The Central Committee of the Communist Workers' Party of Korea warmly congratulates the 23rd Congress of the Communist Party of India Marxist and extends comradely greetings to the whole members of your party through the Congress. We are sure that this Congress will be a significant occasion in the activities of your party to further strengthen your party and firmly consolidate mass foundation. We take this opportunity to sincerely wish you great success in your party Congress, expressing our conviction that traditional relations of friendship between our two parties would further strengthen and develop in future. Central Committee, Workers' Party of Korea. Adopted by the Congress will be guidelines for your party's future movements in order to bring prosperity to the people of India and contribute significantly to the cause of building peace, friendship and cooperation for development in the region and the world. We wish the 23rd Congress of the CPIM brilliant success. May the friendly relationship between the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and the Communist Party of India Marxist be further developed for the benefits of Lao and peoples of India. Message of greetings from Communist Party of Vietnam. Dear comrades, on the occasion of the 23rd Congress of the Communist Party of India Marxist, on behalf of the Communists and the people of Vietnam, we would like to extend the warmest congratulations to the Congress and all members of the Communist Party of India Marxist. We are delighted to note that in the past years, despite numerous difficulties and challenges, the Communist Party of India Marxist, CPIM, has always been consistent in Marxism-Leninism, pioneered in the struggle for the rights and interests of the Indian workers, peasants and toiling masses, and championed the solidarity. Wish the upcoming 23rd Congress of the Communist Party of India Marxist be crowned with fine success. Fraternal greetings, Central Committee, Communist Party of Vietnam. Thank you, comrades.
Now, as chairman of this inaugural session, I would say a few words. I don't like to create further burden on you. You have been listening about 2 hours. This session is going on. Anyhow, please allow me to speak. Comrade Sitaram Yechuri, General Secretary of the Communist Party of India Marxist, Politburo member sitting on the dais, Chairman of the Organizing Committee, Comrade Pinarayi Vijayan, General Convener of the Organizing Committee, Comrade Kodiyari Balakrishnan, General Secretary, our fraternal party, Communist Party of India, Comrade D. Raja, honored guests, our delegates, observers and friends. We are gathered here in Kannur for the 23rd Congress of the Communist Party of India Marxist. Kannur in North Malabar is the cradle of the communist movement in Kerala. We recall with pride that the first Communist Party martyrs in our history